Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. So in the today's class, I am starting with very important chapter, that is integration. And I know that the students will enjoy this class as you did in the differentiation. And please watch the video till end, give the comments, like, and if you are watching first time, please don't forget to subscribe. See here, before moving to integration, just I will give the concept. Here, you know that what is the differentiation of log x to the base e? Yes, all of you are familiar. Differentiation of log x to the base e is 1 by x. Here integration is nothing but it is the exactly reverse of differentiation. See here, you got this answer. That means if you integrate, this is a symbol for integration. If you integrate with respect to x, variables usually we are taking x and y, generally x. With respect to dx tells you are integrating with respect to x. Your answer will be log x. See how the differentiation and integration are related to each other. And you know that differentiation of e raised to x is e raised to x. Then with the help of this, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, and we are writing one integral constant, that is a c. C is called the integral constant. See, like this, the differentiation and integration are connected with each other. In differentiation, what you are doing? We are dividing the work into subdivisions, into small parts, small units. That is the differentiation. In integration, just we are combining all that small parts and making a big one. And integration used to find the area between the curve. Understood? So, that means, tell me students, what is the integration then? Integration is nothing but integration is reverse process of differentiation. It is also called antiderivative. Understood? It is also called antiderivative. For 1 mark, instead of find the integration, they can ask find the antiderivative. Already I have explained with the help of this example. I am giving you one more example. What is the differentiation of tan inverse x? Already you are familiar. Differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Correct or what? Then with the help of, can you write the integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square? Yes. This is nothing but tan inverse of x. Understood? Like this, how the differentiation and integration are connected with each other. And if you sit with pen and paper and along with me, if you go on writing, I will give you the guarantee you will be perfect in integration. Here in general I am writing differentiation of pi of x. I am writing as f of x. Then can you write the integration for this one? Yes, for this you can write the integration like this. Implies integration will be written as integration of f of x, and don't forget to write dx. Dx means you are integrating the function with respect to x, is equal to pi of x plus c. C is what? Integral constant. C is called the constant of integration. The constant of integration. Understood? So like this, it is very simple, but go for basics. Next, see here, mark this. Integration of f of x dx is called an indefinite integral of f of x with respect to x. f of x is called the integrand, mark this, is called the integrand, and x is the value of the variable of integration. Understood? And this is a symbol for integration. Correct? So now first I will give all the basic. Now we are familiar how the integral and differentiation are connected with each other. Now I am starting with the basic formulas. So please make a list, take a paper and pen, make a list of that formulas. And I will write very slowly. Just along with me, go on, write that formulas. Here, some standard formula, and in the first page start with the formula and leave some place, because after solving 3-4 exercise again we are deriving the formula. The first one, integration of x raised to n, that is x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. I will explain how they are connected with here. If you differentiate that right side part, what will be your answer? Here 1 upon n plus 1 is a constant, keep as it is. X raised to n plus 1, it is nothing but it is in the form of differentiation of x raised to n. How you differentiate? N plus 1, x raised to n plus 1 minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 get cancels. Here n plus 1 get cancels. Plus c, differentiation of c. C is a constant, that is 0. So what is remaining? X to the power n is remaining. Understood? Second one, e raised to x. That is nothing but e raised to x. If you differentiate the right side part, see what will be your answer? Differentiation of e raised to x is e raised to x. Differentiation of c. C is a constant, 0. No need to write that. Now, differentiation. Now, next onwards I will write the formula directly, because now you are familiar how we are doing. In the next also, if you differentiate the right side, you will get the answer. Next, differentiation of sin x. So, what is the differentiation of sin x? Differentiation of sin x will be minus cos x. Why? Because here, differentiation, if you differentiate the right side part, minus, I kept minus as it is. So what is the differentiation of cos x? That is also minus sin x. Minus into minus becomes what? Plus. And c is a constant, we are not writing. Differentiation of cos x will be sin x plus c. Here I wrote the reason, because to make you clear how we are getting the formula and how they are related. Yes, you are following or what? Sixth one, differentiation of secant square x. So what is the differentiation of secant square x? Differentiation of secant square x is tan x. Next, cosecant square x, because already you are familiar with that's differentiation, it is minus cot x. Sec x into tan x. Yes, it is the sec, because the differentiation of sec will be sec into tan. is minus cosecant. Next, differentiation of tan x. Here, see, if you differentiate the right side part, chain rule, what is the differentiation of log secant x? It is 1 by secant x into differentiation of secant is sec into tan. They get cancels, you are getting tan x. And students, please mark this. I am giving you a star mark because that we are deriving as a formula after one exercise. We are deriving as a formula. I am giving you 4 formula here. Mark all the 4 because all the 4 we are, wherever I am writing a star mark, that we are deriving in the next class. That means after some 2-3 exercise. They are the formula, but after we have to derive. In the examination, they can ask for a derivation in 1 mark or 2 mark. Next. 11th also you have to mark. 10th, 11th also. Here also I am writing the star mark. 11th. Integration of cot x. And write that symbol correctly. Log of sin x. See, differentiation of, if you want, you differentiate this and check that answer. This is also star mark. Differentiation of sec x. Log of sec x plus tan x. Next, differentiation of cosecant x. It is minus log of cosecant plus cot x. This is also star mark. Question number 14. Here, k into dx. K is a constant. Keep k as it is. We have to, before that we have to integrate 1. 1 into dx. 1 is nothing but integration of 1 with respect to dx means x plus c. And this I am explaining in the example also. Actually, after example we have to write. First only I give the formula. It is k into dx, where k is a constant, then it will be written like this. 1 into dx. That is nothing but kx plus c. Next one. Integration of 1 by x. 1 by x is nothing but log x to the base e plus c. If you differentiate, you will get 1 by x. Not only 16 formulas, we have so many formulas. Just leave some place in the first page because without that we cannot move to the next one. And before moving to the examples, first I will give the rules. These are the formulas. Leave some place. Again we are go on adding that formulas in this formula list. Some rules are there for integration. The first one, if you have an integration like this, that means they are the functions of x, not only one term or two term, so many terms are there. If middle plus or minus, then you can write like this. Remember, only plus or minus sign. It goes on continuing. It goes on continuing. Middle plus or minus, and they are the functions of x. And if k into dx means we are writing k as it is, we are integrating this, where k is a constant. Already I gave this in the formula list. And next one, we cannot apply u into v, product rule, as we did in the differentiation. Remember, that's why I am not writing not equal to. See, you cannot write like this. Understood? And you cannot apply quotient rule like differentiation. We cannot write like this. That's why integration is little bit different, but it helps you to think. It helps you to think. In differentiation, what you have chain rule, composite functions, implicit functions, you can apply directly. But in integration, you have to convert. You have to convert the terms and make that term suitable for integration. That means you have to think think, then you have to solve. So in the first class, I will give only the formula list. So in the next class, I will start with the examples.